So on my Twitter at TavaresSSB, I posted a tweet saying if you want any question that you have to be answered, please put it in the comments and it'll be anything about Smash and I'll answer it. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be trying to posting every day so that people who have questions for me can get just some quick answers. So I first have a question from Sentinel saying how to use Wi-Fi to improve. I always point to three very specific things. One, it is Wi-Fi. Because you know it is Wi-Fi, do not put all your stake in it. All you're using it for is to practice. It isn't for pride. It isn't for numbers. It's nothing. It's not for set counts, nothing. It's to practice. You go on to focus on what you're practicing, whether it be your combos, how you play neutral, how you edge guard, what your ledge trap timings, all of that stuff can still be done on Wi-Fi. If you have good enough Wi-Fi, this can be a fantastic way to practice the game. Second thing, always ask anybody to play. It doesn't matter if they're a super top player or a mid-level player or a low-level player. Ask. Don't just wait for someone to go on and ask for you. You have to go out of your way to find good practice for online. I always suggest going to coaching discords or grind servers for this reason, and just DMing the people in there. If you know they play a character you struggle with, just ask them. They'll probably say yes. I'm very surprised. Like, I know I'm number one in Alabama, or was number one in Alabama for a long time, so it's easier for me to get games than a lot of people, but you gotta ask for specific characters and sit down and practice them, and you can take notes with those characters and learn from each time. 3, always pace yourself. If you just go online and play Elite Smash for 2 hours, it's very likely it's not going to work. It's not going to help you. You got to make sure you pace yourself of what you're practicing, who you're practicing with, the skill levels you're practicing with. I think when I heard Dark Wizzy say this once, it makes so much sense. Play with someone a little bit below your skill level, around your skill level, and above your skill level will be perfect for your mental, because you need to keep yourself consistent. You're not going to be able to practice everything if you just grind with a top player over and over for 6 hours. It's not going to help as much as you think it would. It's also not going to help if you fight someone you're better than for hours and hours. Even someone you're just about the same can be the most consistent, but still has its own amount of issues. You want to just fight a varied amount of skill levels, but you pace yourself. You realize, okay, I can play 2 hours a day and learn something. I can play just my main character and my side character, switching between them and learn something. You are your own person, and there isn't one direct way to practice, but realizing that it's online, asking for games, specifically going out of your way for games, and pacing yourself is the way I feel like I improved a lot.